Let's check out the deuces on them. Yeah. Over here in Broadway. The escalators. From that beautiful area where I just was, coming out the tunnel. This train system. See what it's like out here. Uh-huh. Construction, construction. Mm. I'm trying to get my bearing. Oh, this is where I went to high school, y'all. Let's go see Jimmy. Let's go see if I can go inside of this school. Okay, so this is literally over here on Broadway. Like when you first hit Broadway coming from downtown, you can hit Pike and hit that corner because this is basically Seattle Community College. Seattle Central Community College. Which is where this building right here is where I went to high school. But when I went, it was a trailer, y'all. It was like 5 trailers put together. There's some people who went to high school with me, and they know Middle College High School was right there. Matter of fact, I think it was another building in front of this. It was a building, but it wasn't this one. And then there was like some trailers behind it, and that's where Middle College High School was. So I went to college. My last 2 years of high school, I was here. And I want to go back there and see if the school is there. I don't want to go in there. I got my transcript records. So I got my high school records basically that say I am an alumni. And I took 2 sociology classes. I took a psychology of African Americans and sociology of African Americans when I was going to high school. Because I decided to leave Renton High School. And to Seattle Central High School. So this is where I went to high school, y'all. This is crazy. I went to high school here. Seattle Central Community College. I think that's what it's called. I can't remember. I'm so old. I'm 41. I'm so old now. I don't care though. It's kind of fun being back in my old high school / college because I was one of those kids that wanted to go to college early. So I did. My gosh, this is bringing back memories. Yes, this is where I went to high school / college. Snap, crackle, pop. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. You have to see what they got going on up in this little bistro. Yes, yeah. I went to high school here in this college campus at a program called Middle College. And right now, I want to eat something. Oh, Lord have mercy. Let me see. Hi, good morning. Oh, French house. Okay. I might have to come back. I got some stuff I want to do. I might have to come back and sit down and eat. Oh, they got hash brown. They got veggie patties. Shut up. They doing the vegetarian thing here. That's what's up. I'm just looking to see what they have. Shit, mess around. I'll move back up here and be around this area. I know I shouldn't be doing coffee, but I want coffee. I'm wanting to go through that. Well, let me go up in here. This is a whole atrium. I didn't even realize that. So this is just one area. But it's been like this for over 20 years. Here's some in here. Let me see. Oh, you got the coffee for the discount, huh?
What was it?
You got the coffee for the discount up in here, huh?
Yeah, we got the cheapest prices.
I see. Ooh, I want to get something spicy. I don't know. What do you suggest?
How do you like it?
I like strong coffee.
Strong,
I like dark.
sweet.
I like strong, sweet. I like caramel. I like
Caramel.
smooth vanilla. You know, stuff like that.
I mean, there's like caramel lattes, vanilla lattes. There's a caramel macchiato. It's like a foam drink, like a
Foam
cappuccino.
drink.
Oh yeah, caramel.
I don't want anything with too much. I really just like coffee.
Maybe a
I
shot
don't
in
like-
the dark with some vanilla.
What is that?
It's like a shot of espresso with drip coffee and a shot of vanilla.
Oh yeah, that sounds really
Yeah?
good. Yeah.
In what size?
Just the regular size.
Joel?
Yeah. I can get a refill, can't I?
What was it?
Can I get a refill if I want some
A
more?
refill? No.
No, I can do it at Starbucks.
Oh,
50
it's-
by 10.
Oh, at Starbucks, yeah. We're not doing it. I know.
I'm just teasing you. I went to high school here and college.
Okay.
I went to middle college. I don't know if it's still here.
I'm not sure, to be honest.
It's like a high school on the college campus.
Oh, okay. On like Broadway, you mean?
No, it was literally in
Oh, it's
Seattle
here.
Central
Okay.
Community College campus. But when we were doing it, it was with some trailers over there where that big building is.
Okay.
Yeah. And it was like
Was it
maybe
the building that they removed already?
Mhm.
On the side, okay.
it was like a building, and then behind it was some trailers. It was like a little L of some trailers
Right.
back there. That's where I went to my last 2 years, more of my last year and a half of high school, because I graduated early. And I
Okay.
took 2 college classes
And now
right
you
here.
just came back here?
Yeah, I've been in Seattle. I just haven't been in this building
Right.
in probably like 20 years. And it looks
Cool
exactly
boy.
the same, except for the outside. That's crazy. I'm an old lady now, baby.
Here you go. I left you some room or milk if you want it.
Okay, kind sir. Thank
You're
you so
welcome.
much.
Milk and sugar is gonna be right on my
Okay, thank you. You have a good day.
All right, have a good one.
You too. Okay. I have good water in me. I don't care what circumstances life brings you, you gotta be willing to stay positive. Stay happy. It's great good energy, you know. Nobody got time for some nobody. Nobody, baby. I was so in love with Genuine back in the day. If I had a celebrity crush back in the day that I was like really crushing on when I was like 18, 19, it would have to be, probably first Christopher Williams. I'll be sure. I had them on my wall. And I had a big life-size poster of Michael Jordan, like a full size, like a full 6'4" poster. So every day when I left my room, I used to hug and kiss Michael Jordan on my way out the door. So Michael Jordan, and then I had Michael Jackson on my wall. Him in the Billie Jean outfit. I think it was Billie Jean. Wherever the one he had like a white shirt, and he had like maybe a white jacket on and a yellow handkerchief or something. I can't remember, but it was like a vinyl. It was like a flag, you know. It wasn't even a poster. It was like a vinyl flag type thing. And I had it up on my wall, and I had Christopher Williams up on my wall, baby. I'll never forget that. And I had Arnold Schwarzenegger. Back in the day, Terminator was my movie, y'all. Okay, I love saying I'll be back. That's Schwarzenegger. That was my dude. That was my year. Oh, and then of course Tupac. Everybody loved Tupac. Tupac came to Seattle, like the years that I was going to this school, and he was on stage. It was like a summer jam or something, and a whole lot of people came out to perform. And I remember he was the last one to perform, and he got on stage, and he got to do like half a song, and they made him get off stage. I was so mad, and he cussed them out. He cussed the people who did that at now. He was like, "Fuck you, motherfucker!" He's my French, but we got one on this college. But when he got off the stage, so I never really got to see Tupac perform except for that day. And I have pictures of it too. It was in my storage. I got taken. And then I had a huge crush on Genuine, like beyond huge crush. Like he used to mesmerize me on a whole nother level of. I've never seen anybody that beautiful. I'm still kind of like mesmerized by him. He's grown and sexy now. He was young and sexy. He was a young Cinnamon then, but now he is very old, fine. You know, daddy because he earned it. You feel me? Oh, rewind. And he got all them kids. He's so beautiful. He can jump around on the stage. Yes, he's everything. Let me see. See, I'm up in this building now. It's taking me back to them old high school days when I used to feel like I was at And I only saw Genuine in concert one time. And recently, I seen him like 2 years ago. Not 2 years ago. Was it 2? It was like a year and a half ago. I seen him down in by Yakima, Washington. It's still beautiful, absolutely stunning, amazing. But I saw him in concert. I went to the concert. One of my friends' parents or uncles or something was doing the promotions, or they were catering the event. I think it was Evel's Chicken, matter of fact. I think one of my friends, her uncle or something, was catering the event. And we went. And this is my first time getting to see Genuine. I remember Aaliyah she performed that year. Oh my God, I can't even remember who else performed because it was so long ago, but it was like 1995 or 6 or 7. It was like 5 or 6. I think it was like 96 or something like that. 95. I remember Aaliyah got on the stage and she was like, "Sorry y'all, my hair ain't done." I was like, "Oh, she's so cute, little doll baby." And then Genuine got on the stage and it was like God had jumped on the stage. He was so beautiful. And he started gyrating and stuff, and I was like having heart palpitation. I was like, "Oh my God." And I just started jumping up and down and screaming and hollering, and I was like, "Okay." And I started having heart palpitation, and I was like, "Oh my God, Genuine." And I had been waiting like maybe, I don't know how long to see him. I think I had been waiting like maybe 2, 3 hours in the front row. It was summer jam. There was people doing the mosh pit thing. I was getting squished. It was hot. It was in the Gorge, Washington, 96. I think Snoop Dogg might have been there. There was a whole lot of people performing that year. But I was there to see Genuine. You feel me? And then, let me sit down for a minute and get this stuff off my back. So, what happened after that? Oh, so I started hollering and stuff, and I felt myself getting ready to pass out. Like I felt, that sensation when you're like, I'm about to pass out. You know how you get that little sensation, like you're like, oh my God, I'm about to throw up. You can feel it, but it's not like a throw up feeling, but it's like some feeling like something ain't right. And normally when that happens, you just like it was like that. I knew I was gonna pass out. I was like, oh shit, I'm going to pass out, and they're gonna have to pull me out the front row, and these people are going to scrape up my whole body, pulling me out the front row because I was a big girl back then. I was bigger than I am now. I wasn't huge. I was probably like in a 14, and now I'm in like a 6. And so, um, I was just so excited, so I had to make myself calm down. And I started watching him. He just, this reminds me, he was just gyrating all on the stage. He jumping all on, there was like this cage fence. He jumped all on the fence and he was doing this thing. And I was like, oh my God. And then he had dancers with him. I was like, oh my God. And the thing about it is, my friend, their family was able to go backstage. So they asked me, do you want to come backstage and meet him, or do you want to see the performance? I was like, I've never seen, you know, really, I hadn't really been to a concert where I could be that close up front. Because I was like, I'm going to get to the front regardless, baby. I'm going to be up in there. And baby, I made it to I wasn't to the front when I was like maybe 6, 7 people from the front. And I was just sitting there waiting, fighting the crowd, watching everybody else, getting excited, but trying to stay calm and stay cool. When he came out there, baby, I almost passed out. I was like, oh my God. And then he started singing the song, and he took off his shirt, baby. But I think he had like a overshirt on, and he had a white T-shirt on underneath. He took off his overshirt when he was gyrating, doing his little thing, what he did, And then he had the T-shirt on. It was a white beater. I'll never forget a white beater, and it was long, and it was tucked in his pants, baby. And he took that white beater off and showed his body, baby, and started gyrating. And when he was singing and all of this, he has a beautiful voice, and all his songs are so amazing and so loving and so beautiful. And baby, he took that damn shirt off and started swinging that shirt around, baby, and threw that shirt into the crowd, baby, into me. He threw it into my hands. I caught it. It's just true story, real life. So my celebrity crush at a young age, when I was just like 18, well, at that time I might have been like 19 or 20. He threw me his shirt, and I caught it. And as I was bringing my arms down, about 5 other heifers grabbed that shirt, and we was fighting, baby. We was fighting. I was not leaving without that damn shirt. I was not leaving without my white beater. He threw it directly to me. I felt like he threw it to me, to my hands. It came to me, and I was so shocked. I was like, yes, baby, I need it. Thank you. I love you, too. I was like, I love you. That's how I was feeling. And when the girls grabbed it, I was like, okay, I'm going to scrap to the death, baby. And there was a dude standing there, and he was like, I cannot believe you guys are about to fight over Genuine. I was like, why not? Elgin? He's amazing. He's always been amazing. But, damn, I was like, okay, let me calm down. He was like, you didn't wait all this time to see this man. We've been standing out here for like 2 hours in this crowd. Because he was there, he had his girlfriend there. I think she was like on his shoulders or whatever. And he was like, let me lean on him and stuff. And, when the whole thing broke out where the woman was trying to take his, like, his shirt that he gave me. And I was like, no, I'm not letting it go. And I'm holding on to that thing for dear life, baby. I ended up with the last strip at the edge. It was like this much. I'm telling this story, but I love it. It was like this much of the shirt, the little white beater, maybe about 2 inches of the last edge, and it smells so good. I don't know what kind of cologne Genuine was wearing that day in Summer Jam, and the Gorge, Washington. I think it was 96 or 97. I, yeah, it was one of them years. Or it might have been 98. I don't remember. Yeah, it was crazy. I got the last little strip, and you know what? In my storage that got sold or whatever happened to my storage, I had that little piece of the Genuine shirt because it smelled so good. I was like, "We're gonna." I'm like, "Baby boy got some money," because this white beater is strong as a motherfucker. Because in order to break it, the man had to actually break, and it was a tall dude. He was like 6'4", like 300 pounds. He couldn't even stop these women from fighting. Not fighting, but trying to tug of war with his shirt. And I wasn't giving it up, baby. And he took a lighter out, and he had to light the shirt on fire in order to get it cut into strips. And that's what I ended up with the last little bit. I was like, that's okay, because that was the part that was down there by his crotch, baby. This smells magnificent. I was sniffing that little piece of white cotton. I'm sure anybody who got their storage like that little piece of cotton was nothing. No, that was Genuine, baby. I used to smell Genuine all the time. I kept Genuine with me all the way up until 2009, baby. Because I would pull that little piece out and smell it, and it still smelled like him. I love Genuine. Y'all don't know. The first time I ever saw Genuine's face, I was in my I was home. I was 17 years old or something like that, living with my parents. I think. Was I? Yeah, it was around that. Yeah, I was living with my parents, I think, or I was living in the condo with Nikki. I can't remember, but um, he came on, and the pony video came on, and I was like, "Who is that? I've never seen anybody who looked like him. He just looked amazing. I thought he was like not even real. I thought he was computer generated. That's how fine Genuine was to me, or is still. Lord, he's so beautiful, and he got all that hair. He's just magnificent. But a lot of people have heard this story because I tell it because it makes me feel good, and I'm trying to keep my spirits up. You feel me? So I'm gonna talk about Genuine, my book. So where was I going with this story about Genuine? Oh my God, I just lost my train of thought thinking about Genuine. Thinking about that shirt I had for so long. Oh, I was thinking about the first time I seen him live. See, I'm 41, but I'm still crushing on Genuine ass all these years later. I kind of lost a crush when he got married because ain't nobody trying to be crushing on no married nigga. But he not married, not mine. You feel me? um, but yeah, I was sitting there and my papa came into the room. It was in the sunroom because we had a sunroom added on to the house. We had like his papa's big TV. It was his TV room when he went in there. And everybody watched the fight in there and stuff like that. And so I had this Genuine on this big screen, and it was just like this beautiful caramel, pecan tan, just God like creature on the stage singing. And he had a voice that I never heard anybody sing like Genuine either. And I was just like stuck. I'll never forget it. And my papa came in there and he was talking to me. And I was sitting in his chair because he used to sit in the chair on the right side of the room. And everybody else had to sit on the chair on the left. And in between was like a little console thing where he had his little pistachios and stuff like that. Papa loved pistachios. And he had a pistachio habit. And he sat in his chair and he was trying to tell me to get out his chair. You feel me? So he could sit down. And the one he liked, and I was just stuck. My eyes was glued on the screen. I couldn't stop looking at Genuine. I was just like, if you want it, let's do it. Ride it, my pony, my saddle, waiting, come in, jump on it. If you're horny, Let's do it. Ride my pony. My sad. Okay, so he was singing the song, right? Whew, I'm getting hot thinking about this. Lord have mercy. So he was singing the song, and my papa was like, "You know, I have a son, right?" I was like, "What is he talking about?" He was like, "Yeah, I guess when somebody that I was the secretary at my job. We had some relations, and she had a son, and I guess he ended up being an attorney or going to school for being an attorney." And I was like, "Okay, Papa, like that is personal. I'm still a kid, somewhat young, and I'm still stuck on Genuine." And I never asked him what the guy's name was. I never asked him who this man is that's supposed to be Papa's son, right? So my Papa has a son. I don't know. I think he was like younger than his older kids. I can't remember. So we know what that means. But everybody, they all passed away right now. So it doesn't matter. And it's reality. My papa has a son out there. He was telling me about his son the same time. The first time I seen Genuine perform or seen Genuine's pony video. And I was stuck on him ever since. When the first time I got to see Genuine in concert, he threw his wife beater into my hands and I caught it, baby. And I had to fight. I had to fight for that wife beater. You feel me? I was out there. I was really to forfeit the concert to keep that wife beater. And I had to fight a bunch of other women who was thinking the same thing because, baby, they had to burn that sweater. I mean, that wife beater. They had to burn it to get it to rip so that we could all relax and enjoy the rest of the show. Because I was like, nah, that's mine. He threw it to me. He threw it to my hands. He threw it to me. So that's my story for the day. That's my story time. And then, like I said, they had February 14th, Genuine came to Washington State, and I had to go see him because I was feeling bad. So I drove down to Yakima or wherever I was. I can't even remember the exact name of the town, but there's some Morris brothers down there, and I met up with a Morris brother and his Chief Montezuma Bay. Um, and his mom, and we sat and talked, and I got prepared just to go to this concert. Even though I didn't have anything to really wear, and I was kind of feeling sick, I was like, I'm going up in there and seeing Genuine, because, me and Genuine are close, and we were both Libras. And he went to school to be a paralegal. I went to school to be a legal secretary. So I got a special connection with that beautiful creature. He is just something that I be thinking about all the time. And I always listen to his music until somebody jacked me for my CDs. I've been jacked for Genuine CDs like twice. I didn't have to purchase the CDs twice. I don't even have a CD player, so I'm just have to be streaming his music on Tidal, baby, because I love Tidal. But yeah, he came to the concert, and he only did 3 songs, and everybody was a little bit mad. Not everybody, but the people who wasn't lit. But I was just happy to see him. He was over there taking pictures, looking all fine, but I didn't have no extra money for all that. I had already rented a car, drove down there, looking crazy, didn't give a damn, because it was an intimate date night with Genuine, and it was on Valentine's Day about a year and a half ago, and I saw him. I didn't get to touch him, but he was close enough. He could have touched my hand. He sang "When Doves Cry." Dig if you will, up the chair. You and I engaged in a kiss. Animals strike curious poses. They can feel the heat between me and you. Maybe I'm just like my mama. She's never satisfied. I know I skipped a verse. But anyways, yeah, Genuine gets me into a space that you don't know. And you don't know. Everybody got their little celebrity crushes. And Genuine is one of mine. So this is my Genuine story. I might have to upload it so he could know how I feel about him. I have to let him know because I'm getting older. You feel me? And he's single, and I heard him say he wants some kids, some children, some babies. He wants some more. He already got some grown children. He wants some more, and I'm grown, and I need some children. You feel me? So I'm gonna put this out here and see, cause I seen him. I got him on my IG. I'll be watching him. I'll be checking him out. He be looking good, baby. He be posting pictures, so you know. I don't know if y'all be on the Instagram, but the Instagram be having all these people you don't know or you may have known because they may be celebrities or they may be internet celebrities or YouTube stars or whatever they may be. Anything these people, any people can do, put anything on social media, but they're celebrities on social media, especially Instagram, going live, letting you see their day-to-day life, letting you see their kids, letting you see how they interact. You know what I'm saying? Like no acting. It's like real life, like what I'm doing. It's my real life. You know what I'm saying? It's not me acting. It's not me trying to, sponsor somebody or sell something or whatever. This is just me, my regular self. I be cussing every once in a while. You feel me? Everything isn't perfect. Every day isn't perfect. I'm not always looking great. You know what I'm saying? I don't have makeup on. I don't have no special lighting. I'm just out here. And there's celebrities that are going live like that. I haven't seen Genuine go live. I hope he does go live because I want to I want to see what he doing, what he doing, what he doing, what he doing. You know what I'm saying? I want to see what he doing. Let me stop with my crazy self. I'm just, I'm just trying to keep the energy up since there's been so much craziness. I literally was crying yesterday on my way home and crying when I left on the bus, thinking about what happened to Nipsey. It's very disturbing and it's sad, and it's time for a change, man. We need love. You shouldn't be able to get that mad that you want to kill somebody or do anything like that. So I know Genuine's like an Adonis, you know. He doesn't have one song out there where he's really just showing his ass or being mean. Everything he says is gentle. All his music is beautiful. His lyrics are amazing. And that's why I've always listened to Genuine. It's very sad about Nipsey. It's devastating. It really, really is affecting me. Like, I feel like he was my brother. You feel me? Like, literally, I feel like that was my blood. Like, I was related to him. And then on top of that, he's in the struggle. He's teaching people the same thing that we Moors talk about all the time. We always talk about having our own, owning our own, being successful, giving back to the community. All it takes is one jealous person, one person with a tick in their ass, and a bunch of other people who's down with it to, take out somebody who's helping thousands and millions of people, obviously millions. Because if he wasn't affecting millions, millions wouldn't be affected by his death. And he was so gorgeous. Like, I want to move to Cali. I was like waiting to meet the brother. So amazing. But, energy doesn't die. So he hasn't really left. He's still here. And you know what else trips me out? How people be like, don't cry and all that. I'm like, how are you a human being and you have a heart and you have emotions and you don't want to cry about somebody that is no longer going to be on the planet, that you'll no longer be able to make new memories with and create new things? But how can you not cry about the loss of that? How can you not feel something? Old people wouldn't want you to cry. People say that shit. Everybody say don't cry at my funeral, but guarantee you the same people be saying don't cry at my funeral, they ask me crying at somebody's funeral, because when you love somebody, you're going to feel it and you're going to cry. It's so unnatural to tell people not to cry. When my brother died, they were like, "Don't cry." I'm like, "What? How can I couldn't even cry? I couldn't stop the tears from coming out of my eyes, and that's how I was feeling yesterday, and that's how I was feeling when I found out. I wasn't sure because there'd be so much drama on the internet, it'd be so much propaganda that I really didn't even know if the whole story was true or not. But when I found out it was true, I was devastated because I always think the positive, like you're supposed to, and that's how I feel about when Tupac died. But you know what? I don't really feel like Tupac dead, and I don't give a damn what nobody thinks. I don't feel like Tupac dead. I hope Nipsey ain't dead. I hope he got the hell up out of Dodge because he was on a witness protection program or something. I don't know. I hope so because I don't want that brother to be gone. But if he is, if this whole thing is true, because everything Hollywood, they in motherfucking California. If they can make a movie of a motherfucker flying in the sky like damn Iron Man and shit, and that shit look real than a motherfucker. They can make anything look real. So I still don't trust people and what they saying. You feel me? When I see his woman and his children and his mama and shit get out there and get to talking, then I might say, okay, this shit really happened. Other than that, I don't know. I don't know. I still feel the same way about my brother. And sometimes you have to tell yourself that they're just on a vacation or they're just going somewhere and they'll come back later to get you through that through the initial shock. But yeah, it's affecting a lot of people. It's affecting a lot of people. That brother was just so amazing. I was very proud of him and everything he was saying, and he was doing a documentary about Dr. Sadie. And that'll tell you what soul group and what family he came out of. So yeah, it's a loss. I didn't ever get to meet the brother, so I can't say, thanks for the memories. I can't really say that. But I could have. He was a down to earth brother. He had his own shop. He was in his own area. Like I could meet any of these. Like I was telling people, these celebrity people are just like you and me. They come from the same families as you and I. If I mess around and got famous, if I get famous from doing these lives and putting myself out here and putting my newscast out here and putting my story out here, and I feel like I'm looking crazy as hell, and everybody knows I just got put out on the streets and I'm damn homeless right now. But I'm still out here doing what I got to do and putting my story, making my video diaries. So if I take anything from Nipsey, I take the hustle. He's putting the information out there. So regardless of whether people knew about him at the time when he was alive or know about him now, they're still going to get the message. You feel me? They're still going to know what he was about. And that's what I want. And regardless of whatever happens to me, if these motherfuckers decide to kill me, because it's possible. And I was talking to one of my baby cousins, he was like, don't say that. And I was like, we got to be realistic about this shit. And everybody wants to say he's beefing with somebody. I'm going to talk about spiritual energy. People sometimes get taken over by spiritual. So if a person, say he was around somebody who was spiritually empty, and they could be filled up with some other spirit of somebody who maybe didn't like Nipsey. You feel me? It can happen like that. And that energy can force a person to do some wild shit. I guarantee you 99% of the time, there's people in prison that did some shit and they was like, I don't even know what came over me at that time. I just saw red and it was it. That was, snap. We need to realize that we don't know what the hell happened. We just know there's haters in the game. But we do know people are under mind control. We do know there's MK Ultra. We do know that every time some shit go down, motherfuckers come up missing for some weird ass reason. Everybody that had to do with that Flint, Michigan stuff is dead. You feel me? It's like, come on, this is beyond conspiracy theory. The brother said he was doing a documentary, and if they did something to him, to say something about it. And I sell herbs. I know the power of herbs. Herbs have saved my life. My herbs are saving me now. In the midst of these motherfuckers trying to poison me or whatever the hell this shit is on my face, it's starting to get better, and that's why I'm not letting it stress me out, and I'm still putting myself out here in the public. But baby, believe me, I don't like this shit on my face, and it's not how I look at any of my pictures. You can see I was not looking like this, but I am looking better, so I do have hope, and that's what herbs give you, is they give you hope. And that's a message that needs to be spread. I think that's one of the things, you know. Faith, hope, and love are the three essential ingredients to becoming sane. And if you don't have that, you're not going to be able to make it through the mental uh, fuckery that we've been under. You know, we're under some mental fuckery right now. We are mentally hit the fucking tide. Every time I go to the motherfucking doctors, I get sicker. I saw two of my grandmas. One grandma died at 85 or 83 or whatever, and another grandma died at 94. She was really 95 because she was like 3 days away from her 90 or something. She was close to her 95th birthday. She was like 15 days away because she died on December 1st. And my other grandmother died October 1st, the day before my birthday. My grandmother just passed away not too long ago. They were in their 80s and they didn't go to the doctor. You feel me? Neither one of them. Their whole life, they didn't go to the doctor. The women in my life, I didn't see them. Well, the person who was my mom or whatever, she went to the doctor all the time. And they stay having her fucked up. And Tasha, you know, uh, they people, you know, when you be going to the doctors and they give you those antibiotics and shit, that fucks with your immune system. You feel me? And that leaves you susceptible to always getting sick, always having a cold, always whoop, 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 whoop. I don't have those issues. The only issue I have right now is my face, and I have this mucus draining out of my throat. Other than that, I don't have any issues. I'm on herbs. You feel me? I'm always ingesting herbs. I'm always applying herbs on my body. I have my herbal salve, and I don't even have it now. I got people who want product, and I can't even sell my product because these folks did throw all my shit outside. See, I got my salve, and I've been using it. That's what I've been using on my on those bug bites. And as you see, them joints is gone. You see, my face is swollen. They are gone. And the ones on my arm, let me show you. They look a lot better. I need to put some on it now. But I was putting this on it. And them bites be staying for months. I know, I've had them before. These bites stay on you for months. And it has been about a week and a half, and these bites are going away. Because I faithfully put my product on it every day when it first got on there. When I first got bit, I was putting this on there every day. So my face was probably looking greasy. I don't give a damn. I was putting this stuff on my face. I put it everywhere on my face. This is just my product I be using. See? This is the Tamarase Miari salve. And I'm telling you, it has helped me. Because I didn't have some skin problems that are not normal. I feel like I've been under some kind of government experiment right now. You know how they killed Bob Marley? And he put his foot into a shoe with a nail in there. They gave him some free boots or some shit, and they had a damn nail in there, and the shit pricked his ass. And next thing you know, they talking about he got some goddamn cancer. That's how I feel about this shit on my face. I feel like I had a sinus infection. I went into the doctor. They did a swab of my damn nose, and after I left there, my shit been on fire ever since. And I've been counteracting it with turpentine, sea salt, apple cider vinegar, black, the activated charcoal. And I just recently put did a nasal sinus rinse with the alkaline water, with that Essentia water. And baby, it feels so good. But I don't know what's going on with my sinuses. You know, it's like just, and then when I went to the ear, nose, and throat surgeon, they claimed they didn't see nothing in there. And I'm like, how can you not see it? And I'm literally having green boogers come out of my nose. It's better now. I don't have any of that. Everything's clear. It's just a little bit, I can still feel like it needs to be, I don't know, oxygenated. It needs more oxygen. I don't know. And then plus it's a scar. But a lot of that is just dead skin. It's not as bad as it looks. The shadows just make it look bad. But either way, I'm going through it, baby. So trust and believe. When people end up, the chemtrails. I think it's the chemtrails too. Because there's other people. Because when I walk downtown, there's all kind of spit on downtown. And that shit look like bird boo boo. I'm like, damn, what kind of shit is you spitting out your throat? It's something. because I am healthy. You know, I got a head full of hair. I'm 41 years old. I got, I'm losing weight naturally, with my herbs and stuff. And I feel good. I be walking every day. You see, I be getting it in. So I'm not like a weak person. I be carrying all this shit with me. You see, I got my computer. I keep this mug on me. And then I got my bag. I got my bag. I'm on. Then you guys see all my business. I got my bag right here with the Essentia water. That I love this stuff. You guys don't even know. I put this stuff in my nasal sinus rinse, and I didn't even heat the water up. That's how good it was, and it felt so good in my face. It felt so good. So if anybody's having any sinus problems, man, rinse your sinus out with some alkaline water. This is 99.5 or higher, and they did the testing on this water, right? Like, there's different people online who've been doing the testing, on YouTube or whatever. I'm on YouTube. I love YouTube. So I be on YouTube. You learn anything on YouTube. And people tested water to see if it was really alkaline. This water is like the most alkaline water that you can buy out there on the shelves right now. And it's not that expensive. It's basically like Kangen water. For what I see, it's 9.5. That's like the highest Kangen water. I put this shit in my nose. It felt wonderful. It felt like a soothing hand from God had came and just wiped the inside of my sinuses down. So I'm just letting you guys know what I've been doing, and I'm doing all this homeless. You feel me? At home, I had a little syringe, not a syringe, the squeeze thing where you can squeeze it and it can go up in your nose. And somebody let me borrow a neti pot, so I've been using a neti pot, and it's been a different experience. But my nose was so stuffed up a couple days ago, I couldn't even barely breathe. Like, I was trying to pour the neti pot in my face, because you pour the stuff in there and it comes out the other nose. It wasn't even nothing coming out my other nostril. That's how stuffed up my sinuses are. And the mucus is so thick. I'm like, this is not natural. It's clear, but it hasn't been. And I think it might be chemtrails. There's something they're doing, because it ain't, whatever's going on ain't right. And other than that, I feel good. Well, actually, I feel good, period, because I was so sick last year. If you guys see the pictures of me, you can see my face was red. All of this was on fire. It was like somebody was doing radiation treatment or something, or radiation, gamma ray shooting something at me. That's what it felt like. It felt like I had some metal in my face, and it was being heated up. That's what it felt like. I was like, oh my God, let me get this out. So I started doing those nasal sinus rinses, and it's been amazing. The Ayurvedic treatment. I hope I'm not sitting here. My eyes. Yeah, and my eyes are puffy too. I don't know. They're not as puffy as they were. That's why I've been drinking this water, because I've been drinking tap water, and I know I'm not supposed to be drinking tap water. But because I do so many herbs, and I know shit can happen like this, like when I went to jail in Virginia when they arrested me for no reason. Like I said, everybody knows what happened. I don't want people to think I'm a jailbird, because I'm not. This is all misdemeanor stuff. But I had to eat what they had me eat. I had to drink what they wanted me to drink. And I hope that wasn't, I don't see anything. I hope that wasn't a book in my eye. I can't see. The screen is so funny. But I'm looking at myself. I'm like, do I have something in my eye? But, I don't condone drinking water with fluoride in it. But I say, if you get caught up in a situation where you don't have access to the food and the water that you want, yeah, it might be electronic harassment. It's something. They've been messing with me on some real cold stuff. Like, they're messing with my finances. They're messing with my bank accounts. They're messing with my everything. You see, they just kicked me out that apartment for no reason. They don't even want no money. That's the crazy. That's how you know the motherfuckers is wrong. They don't even want no money. They really make me. I'm gonna stay calm and not say anything and try to get into. We're gonna go back to the good stuff, but Yeah, I feel like, yeah, we got to be on the Dr. Savvy diet, and we need to do all this stuff. But at the same time, you need to be taking some of that stuff in, because if they catch you and you get caught and you be in jail like Dr. Savvy was in jail in Mexico, you feel me? How did they kill Dr. Savvy? They had to get him away from his access to clean water, right? They had to get him away from his access to um, food, alkaline food, and the foods he eats. So when they put me in jail in Virginia for them 3 months or whatever, I had to eat what they wanted me to eat. I had to drink their fucking toilet water, because the water that comes out of those sinks is right next to the toilet. So I had to drink aluminum toilet water, for 3 months. That tastes like purity shit. And then they say they put saltpeter or peep salt or whatever, some kind of shit in the water so you don't get horny. I'm like, who the fuck gave you the right to poison somebody? You feel me? I was like, this is crazy. This is straight slavery. And then you got to eat what they cooking. And I'm on my vegetarian stuff. I've been eating chicken recently. I ain't gonna lie. And it's been helping my face heal. And I know it sounds crazy, but I don't really care, because I'm not on vegan stuff, because I'm like, I am an animal lover, and I don't believe in farming animals, but I do believe in hunting for animals. I know we was eating deer, I know we was eating elk, and I know we was eating buffalo. So I think we do need, and we were eating salmon. I'm native, you feel me? So we was eating salmon. Trust and believe that. There's whole tribes named after food that they ate, the salmon eater tribe. But I find, since I've been doing, just mostly fruits and vegetables, the fruit has been nasty as hell. It don't have no damn taste to it. It don't taste like nothing. The vegetables too, they nasty. It just tastes like plastic, and I haven't been getting any nutrients and vitamins. So I was like, I need some food. Like literally, I had to eat some chicken. I got sick the first 2 times. Like my stomach and everything got upset the first 2 or 3 days. And I was like, I got to eat some real protein. And I got to be able to have access to protein right now, because I am out here on these streets, and I don't have time to be playing no damn health food games. I don't have the finances to be going out to eat and all this shit. I don't have no refrigerator to hold no food at. So I'm out here fucked up. Uh, but I was making that point of having a good diet and knowing about cleaning your system out, but at the same time, not making yourself so clean and so alkaline to the point where if anything bad hits your body, you're going to pass that. You're going to have a situation happen to you. And that's what I think happened to Dr. Sabi. I think that he went to jail, and they fed him what they wanted to feed him. And they can poison your food if they're the ones giving it to you. I actually unfriended a guy on Facebook because he was laughing at me, because he was like, do you really think they killed that 90-year-old man, Dr. Sabi? I was like, shit, Dr. Sabi dropped to his knees, baby. If anybody's seen Dr. Sabi, he dropped to his knees, baby, on the concrete floor, wherever he was doing an interview, a lecture. And that old man was not no old man, and he was talking about how he was messed up and how he went down to Mexico. And I need to go to Mexico, because I'm Mexican, American. You feel me? And that is in the DNA and everything. And they sent my passport from the immigration office, so I don't even know. Now that I know I have foster children, I have a foster mother, or whatever the situation is, I realized I don't know anything about myself. I don't even know where I'm from. But when I did my DNA, most of my family is in California and in Mexico. Those are the two highest concentrations of places that I'm from. And I definitely have the Aztecan DNA, as well as the Mayan DNA. You feel me? And when I corrected my name and got out of that name that they've been calling me, and went back to the name that was on my Social Security account, that's when they sent me to the immigration side. So something changed in my status when I changed my name and got up out of that name that then people had that foster care shit under. And that's the name that they just did this fake eviction in, the name that wasn't even on the lease. That's how I know it's all connected. But I'm here by myself. I'm gonna now that I'm a little calmer and I've talked to some organizations just to see where I stand on a regular level, like, because when you're dealing with this shit, you got to deal with the idiots. You got to deal with straight idiots. People working for these organizations that think they know the law and they don't know shit. I've had so many people that work for the uh, uh, Social Security say, "Oh, you the Social Security and the state agencies have different criteria." And I'm like, but when you look on the RCW Code of the Law for the state of Washington, Washington State Rules of Code or whatever, it straight up says that the whole program of the age blind and disabled program is set up to facilitate getting the Social Security. And if you don't qualify for Social Security according to the Seattle program or the Washington program, they won't even put you into that program to help facilitate you into the Social Security program. You feel me? But the people who are working in these offices are actually verbally telling people out of their mouth, "Oh, we're two separate organizations," and they're not. I showed you guys. I did a whole video. You see, all my stuff is gone because that's all my evidence. So that's another reason why all my shit got put out, because that was the evidence against them. But they don't know who they dealing with. I'm a daughter of a private investigator. I was raised by a federal agent. I was trained at 7 years old. He made me learn how to type. At 7 years old, I was learning how to put programs and systems into a DOS computer. They don't know who they're dealing with. You understand? I investigated what the hell was going on, and I presented all my evidence on the internet. And it's on. I got the videos. I've uploaded them. I'm gonna upload them onto my page, and I'm gonna put it out there. So if anything happens to me, y'all know what happened. Because as much as I'm skinning and grinning and being on these lives and talking and stuff and keeping it, peaceful and keeping everything light, this is a serious situation. I am messed up right now. And, I'm just having emotions about people in the movement, or I shouldn't say the movement. I just say people who are working to try to help change the world. And they want to put an active foot forward. They're getting killed. Nipsey getting killed. Fuck my whole stilo up, because damn. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got nothing to say about him. When they killed Tupac, they said that he raped the bitch, and the bitch said now that he didn't even touch her ass. That he was getting ready to do prison time over that. You feel me? But Nipsey ain't done nothing. There's nothing they can say. They just killed somebody for nothing. They wouldn't say black on black crime. That ain't no black on black crime. That's society on society crime, because at this point we're all in this together. This is America. It's a big melting pot of everything. I'm looking around me. I see every nationality around me. Every nationality around me. This is where I'm from. I'm from Seattle, where there's every nationality. You see, you're able to see anybody. And maybe this isn't how the whole world is, but this is how it is where we're from, and that's reality. That's just the reality. We're all here together. We can't ship everybody out and tell them to get the fuck out and go home. We can't really do that if we have love. So the answer isn't some of these revolutionary ideals. You feel me? We have to come up with another solution. And the answer isn't giving yourself as a fucking willing living sacrifice to your people. There was a lot of celebrities talking about how if he was living in a gated community, minding his business, doing his thing on some Jay-Z stuff, he wouldn't even got touched. You feel me? A lot of this is spiritual. You have to have a certain amount of spiritual protection around you to keep people. When you're so nice and you're loving and you're kind and you're giving and you have a certain kind of spirit, it's easy for people to take advantage of you. It's easy for people to come around and do you wrong because you are always looking for the best in people. You feel me? And that's what my problem is. I'm always looking for the best in people. I want to heal the world. I want to save the world and all this shit. And meanwhile, me being like that, that leaves me susceptible to all kind of crazies. You feel me? Everybody just feel like, oh, this suckers. They got their heart on their sleeve, and you know. And there's so many people like me. We're being abused and mistreated out here because ultimately people just want to control. Everything is about control. And if you're a nice, soft person given to the community and you don't do what that person or whoever wants you to do, they might kill your ass. But the police can run around here killing everybody. The police can say anything to anybody, take everybody's damn property. The damn government can put out these fake ass taxes. Everybody knows taxes is illegal, but we still steady paying taxes up in this damn country. And we can get robbed, raped, or killed, murdered, and poisoned by the government, and nobody say nothing. But Nipsey, I guess he told the brother he was a snitch, and the dude got mad and came back and killed him. Supposedly that's the story. I don't know if it's true or not, but whatever. That's supposed to be the story. But I can see that being possible because I've had people, but my own people, do some shady shit to me based on some kind of unwritten rule that if you say my mama's a bitch, I'm gonna kill you. A whole lot of people then went to prison and jail behind that rule that is unnecessary. You know, just like just all kind of things. Oh, if you call somebody a nigga, we kill you, I'm gonna kill you. Now everybody in prison. There's just so many rules of the game that they're played out now. They don't work when you're dealing with the melting pot, so to speak. And at the end of the day, this is where we're at. This is our homeland. So if anything happened here, we allowed it to happen here. You feel me? So, but that's my little rant for the day. It's not really a rant. I've been in here talking about all kind of good stuff, trying to keep my mind off of the craziness until these entities open up at around 9 or 10. So it's 8:21 now in 206. We in the 206, baby. It's 8:21 a.m. I'm at Seattle Central Community College campus. I haven't even drank this coffee I just got. But I did drink some of this Essentia water. And I hate that my nails always look dirty. My nails are not dirty. I don't know why my nails be looking dirty. But I do have a nail buffer. But my nails are not dirty, y'all. They are not dirty. They just look somewhat dirty. I can't tell I have a fetish about nails. I have a fetish about everything. I put lipstick on this morning. It's already off. I'm really trying to use this live as therapy to help me through this situation, knowing that people are watching. Because I have had people tell me they're watching my stories and they like watching me tell what's going on because they be worried about me because I've been incognito since my brother passed away. Oh, that is good. Yes, that is yummy. Yes, yes. Hey. Mm, 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 mm. That's good. Shit. That should be illegal. I like coffee. Mm, tasty. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and talk about some stuff. I had to talk about Elgin because he makes me feel good. So I had to tell my little genuine stories. My teeth always look funny in this camera. Everything looks kind of blurry, so I'm like, I can't really see if it's like a glare, if it's something on me. But I noticed that when the video comes out, it looks different. After everything is done and I save it, it's like the picture looks different than it does on the screen. so I can kind of see what's going on. But I have tight teeth, so anything I eat gets stuck in my teeth. My lips are tight to my teeth too, so everything I eat gets stuck between my lip and my teeth. So I'm always needing like a toothpick or something to get stuff out of my teeth. It's a good thing though, because I got all my teeth in my mouth that I came here with. I'm 40 years old. I don't have any cavities in my mouth. That's what I'm saying. I don't go to the dentist, and I don't mess with that doctor unless I have to. And when I have, because I had my foot surgery, ever since that foot surgery, I've been messed up. And so I don't fool with the doctors. And I talked about Dr. Sebi and how I know that they killed Dr. Sebi. And we know they killed Nipsey. And we know that they say it was about some homeboy or something, but we know there's spiritual energies that can make people do shit. There's actual government projects that deal with people who have psychic abilities who can make motherfuckers do shit. I was watching a video of Mark Zuckerman, and he was sitting there. He was sitting there talking to somebody, and he had a coat on, he had a jacket on, and they was like, the person was like, "What do you have on the inside of your jacket?" And he was like, "I don't want to show you that." And he's, like his normal young kid self. He was like, "No, I don't want to show you what I have in my jacket," being all smart. Then all of a sudden he started looking like spooked or some shit. And then he started taking his jacket off. And you could see it was like something was making him take his damn jacket off. And he took his jacket off. And he opened it up like that and showed them people the inside of his jacket. And I said, "Oh, shit. They got Mark Zuckerberg with some mind control or something, because they made that man take his shit off." He said, "No, I'm not going to take my jacket off for you. What? What for?" So you don't know what people are being made to do. That was the whole point of what I was saying about Nipsey and these people that kill him. Because I don't care how much you hating on a nigga. You about to go to prison because you don't like a nigga. He must have got some kind of immunity or something to feel bold enough to kill a motherfucker. I know goddamn well he knows some motherfucking cameras. Shit, I'm not a banger and I don't sell drugs and I'm not a street life person, but I know damn well there's cameras everywhere downtown. So if you murk somebody, your ass gonna get caught. And all this nigga did was run off. So you mean to tell me he got that mad at Nipsey Hussle that he felt like he was willing to be on the run for the rest of his motherfucking life about something the nigga said? That's a motherfucking lie. I don't believe the shit. That's what I got on today, y'all. It's cute, right? My hair, I hope my hair curls up. So I'm just out here, y'all, messing around, talking about all kind of stuff, all kind of strange stuff. I had to come up out of my jackets because I'll be making sure I'm warm. I got 2 pairs of pants on. And, I keep all my good stuff. And guess what? Guess what else I got? I got hot sauce in my bag. Swag. I got hot sauce in my bag. Swag. I see it. I want it. I grind till I own it. I go hard. I go hard. Take what's mine. I'm a star. I ride on alligators. Twirl on my haters. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, y'all. I'm about to move around. Let me get up off this live. Thank you for chilling with me. I can't really tell how many people's in here, but I know it's people watching me. I see you, Raymond. You be watching. I appreciate you, brother. Y'all keeping an eye on me, huh? I done already got the message. I didn't got the message. The elder called me and said, "We keeping an eye on you, sister. We looking at all your stories and we gonna be." I'm being safe. I'm being safe. I'm trying to get down to California. So if you know anybody in California, let them know I'm trying to get down there because I don't want to be here in the city right now. I'm going to come back to my hometown. But I'm doing a little video documentary letting everybody know this is the college that I went to. You know, Seattle Central Community College. I'm in the atrium right now. I just decided to come up here. I'm about to go see the Jimi Hendrix statue over there. I might go to Bruce Lee's, go see his gravesite because I've never seen Bruce Lee's gravesite. He was buried here because you know Jimi Hendrix is from here. Bruce Lee was living here. I don't think he might have been born here. I can't remember. And of course, um, Sir Mix-a-Lot. And who else? Quincy Jones, y'all. He went to Garfield High School. So Quincy Jones was from Seattle. And they even showed in that movie with Ray Charles. He came up here. His coffee is good. And back in the day, they used to have this thick, dark coffee. And I used to come up here, and I would get coffee every morning before my classes. Because I took my last 2 years in high school, I went to college, and I did college classes. They got pancakes up in here. I feel like getting a pancake, you feel me? But I feel like if I'm going to be up in here and getting a pancake, I might as well go to IHOP and get me an omelet, you feel me? And get the unlimited pancake so I could get in. But it ain't like it ain't going to fit, you feel me? It's not going to fit in my belly. My belly is getting lower. It's going down. Let me fix everything. Yeah, I'm going to go out here. You said get some? Get some what? Are you gonna ask around for me, Mustafa? You in Cali? Yeah, I'm trying to get to Cali within shortly. I'm just ready to get out of here. I feel like Spirit needs me to get the fuck out of Seattle for a minute, cause these folks are some haters, and they mad that I'm putting it out here. Some pancakes. You think I should get some pancakes? What time is it? It's 8:30. I guess I got time. I just got a little time. But I feel like I need to. I got some apples in my bag. I don't need to be wasting money on no pancakes. I might need that money for emergency. You feel me? Now I will check my list. I'm in Maryland basketball. It's a city called Basketball. What you talking about? My papa's from Maryland, or from Baltimore, or excuse me, my papa was from DC, and Genuine's from DC too, baby. I just had to put that in there. I tell y'all, I'm all up in Genuine business. Maryland's hardcore. When I was in Virginia, my homegirl Sorrel and her husband. We drove up from Virginia, and I went and got a Merchant Mariners car. I have a Merchant Mariners car. Shit, I forgot I have a Merchant Mariners car. I could travel the world right now if I wanted to. Shit, I need to let them know I got a name change and have them send me one. I might be on a ship somewhere, getting up out of here. But I have these injuries, like my hand. Like I can't go back and work construction because I'm considered to be a liability. Everybody be like, well, why don't you go back to work? Like, you can't go back to work. Ain't no company about to hire you to go out there and be holding lines and climbing up ladders and shit, and they know you got a bad hand and you going to drop something on somebody's damn head. They're not going to hire you. You were considered to be a risk. Now, because I have a journeyman out here in Washington, because after I went to this school for high school. So for my sophomore and my junior and my senior year, I went to this high school, which is Middle College High School up at the Seattle Central campus. And then my freshman and sophomore year, I went to Renton High School in Renton, Washington. But when I went to college, I went to Renton Technical College, and I took the legal administrative assistant class up there. And I couldn't find a job doing that shit. I couldn't find a job actually being a legal administrative assistant. There was all kind of other things like receptionist. I did that for a while. I was like, I ain't trying to do that. I did that for my dad. I want to do something where I'm actually working. But I couldn't find a job, so I went and started working at the shipyards. I had a homegirl was in the class with me named Keena, and she had the same birthday as me, October 2nd. And we was in this legal class, and we, after you take the class, they put you in like, you know, what do they call that, work study or something? I can't remember, where they're supposed to help you get a job. But the lady who was doing the class had like a nervous breakdown, so she couldn't like hook us up with her leads that she normally had. So a lot of people had left the class, and me and my friend decided to stay. And that lady ended up never coming back, and they had a real attorney teach the class, and that heifer was hardcore than a mug. She was teaching that class like she was a damn law student. I was like, how this turned into a legal secretary class to a damn law class? Because it was a lawyer teaching that mug. But I learned a lot. I graduated, and I couldn't find a job doing none of that stuff, so I went and worked at the shipyard, and I was making that guap, baby. Okay, I was making that good money. Back then, when I was like 18, 19 years old, I was making like $18 an hour, $17 an hour. I was making double time on the weekends, or double time on Sunday, time and a half on Saturday, and I was in a union, so I got my journeyman with the union. Right now, if I wanted to go back, I could, but I'm still a liability because I have an injury, so I have to be on some kind of light duty. And actually, I'm traumatized. I don't want to go back to the damn shipyard. I seen people die at the shipyard. I didn't see people work their whole life at the shipyard and retire and then die like 2 days later because they got damn messed up to spilling the illness. Let me see what you're saying, brother Mustafa. Yeah, man, good money. Yeah, that money was good, baby. That was good. It's good. It's even better now. Shit, my brother was making damn near $50 an hour out here in Seattle, working as a longshoreman. I'm supposed to be working his job. They know what it is. I'm supposed to be able to take over my brother's job because my brother got his card from my dad. My dad was an amen, and those cards get recycled. So I'm the older sister. You feel me? So it was supposed to go to me, then him, and then whatever, whatever, whatever. So right now, until his children get grown, I could actually work his card. Now I ain't gonna make the money he was making, far as the amen, not far as the amen, but far as the, because he was a crane operator, so he had got to another level. He got higher to a higher level than my dad. Like I always say, my brother was the youngest crane operator in America. My baby brother was doing the damn thing. He passed away at 35 years old, but he was a bad mofo, and I miss him a lot. But I'm just saying, I come from a family of Navy men and people working on the water. Even my papa was a scaler because they call the laborers scalers at the shipyard. So I used to go in there into the boats, and I would go into like their oil, their fuel tanks after they, like say something in the interior of the ship was rotted or whatever, because metal, especially marine boats, seawater tears up metal real quick, so they got to go like twice a year to go get the bottom of their ships repainted and stuff like that. So it's a lot of routine work, and then sometimes it's like just shit corrodes, on the inside of a fuel tank. And I used to work on the AOEs, the military, the Navy AOEs, and the AOEs are the ones that provide. I'm gonna walk because we can go see Jimmy while I'm on this phone because he's just right across the street. Jimi Hendrix, that is. But the AOEs are the ships that supply the fuel, and the food and all these other things to some of these Navy ships, right? And so I'm on these ships working inside the fuel tank, and the fuel tank itself is like 80 feet high because this ship is bringing fuel and stuff to other aircraft carriers and whatnots that's sitting out there in the water. So I'm literally walking around on pipes and stuff, you feel me, with no harnesses on, 80 feet in the air, climb, with a little foxtail and shovel, a little broom and a little shovel, literally sweeping freaking, metal, dried up molten metal and rust and shit off of the insides of ships. So I did that for a minute. I stepped in JP Pod field and everything. And that's what I was doing. So I've worked out there with the men, you feel me? That's why I have a lot of people, men that I hang around, not because I'm a fast woman or loose woman or anything like that, because everybody know me. I've been celibate for too many years to even really talk about. But I'm always around men because I used to work at the shipyard, you know, and I was like one of the only women in the shipyard that was normal looking. You feel me? Like a regular woman. I wasn't tomboy. I still was a female, even though I would walk around with my steel-toe boots, and gloves, and goggles, and all this mess. Man, I did everything. I didn't drove the Bobcats. I never got to operate a crane. I'm going down here, um, going outside across the street because I came in through that door over there. This is the inside of Seattle Central Community College, where I went to high school, because they had a high school inside of the college. Well, not inside, it was in the trailers in the back, but it was a college where you could take high school classes and college classes at the same time. And it was like some new stuff, and that's what I did back in the day. So I'm out here, and I'm about to go see Jimi Hendrix because they have a statue of Jimmy. You know how they do the bronze statues and stuff. So it's right across the street. I'm outside. Let me show you. This is the outside. Looks like they built some condos. When I was here, they didn't have that. They had the stores, like there goes the bookstore for the college or whatever. So that's always been there. I don't even know what that is. Charles Mitchell Activity Center. I've never been there, but I came from that way because they just built this train system. Well, they built, it ain't new, but I had left Seattle, so I wasn't really here when they had the train system installed. So for me, it's new. You know what I'm saying? It's like I grew up here. I went to high school here. None of this shit was here like this. But they have a bronze statue of Jimi Hendrix right over there on the corner. Damn, they got a GameStop over here. There used to be a club that cracked back in the day. I can't even remember what the name of it was, but it was around the corner from here. There was a lot of clubs because I got, you know, my uncles and aunties and whatnots. They grew up here too. So they used to kick it in these areas. There we go. There, Jimmy, go right there. Let me do it. Oh, shit. Well, let me get close. It's over there by where that lady in the blue is walking. It says Blick Art. They got a trolley here too. They got all kind of shit in Seattle. They got a trolley. They got a light rail system. They got the buses. And they got a train too. But the train, there you go. Look at him. Ain't he beautiful? Oh, it flipped around to me. Hold on, let me do it. Oh, dang. How did that even happen? There you go. Come on. So we about to go over there. We about to see Jimmy, baby. Little child. Okay. It's cold. I don't know if I should have took that sweatshirt off. That's why I be having layers, baby. And I learned that from working at the shipyard too. Look, they got the rainbow. Wait. So I took a picture of the crosswalk over in the CD area where I was the other day, and they had the red, black, and green crosswalk. Well, over here on Broadway, it's a big LGBT community, so they have the rainbow sidewalks. Don't touch the sky with him. I'm already there. That's what's wrong with me right now. I'm floating on electric dreams. That's why they mad at me. They don't want to see me win. They know I got God within. Here he goes. Look at Jimmy. Jimmy, 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 Jimmy. Jimmy. The electric lady. There he is. Look at Jimmy. Some somebody put a sticker on him. How disrespectful. I don't like these things though. But I think Jimmy is amazing. Look at him. You got him. I feel like I want to take a picture with me and Jimmy. I don't know how to take a picture. Okay, y'all. Immortalized by some need to clean his face. I don't even know if that's somebody did some graffiti. That ain't even bird stuff. That's what I'm saying. That looks like a sticker that came on. Yeah, it ain't no bird stuff. That's just dirt. It's just dust. It's just dust. And that looks like a sticker somebody did, because you know this is a little area where folks be kicking it hardcore. This is Broadway, baby. This is where you see some shit. I used to see some shit here, okay? My high school years. I wasn't ready for the shit I seen. It was some freaky shit going on down here. You would see people walking other people with leashes and shit. You see like all kind of punk rock, you know what I'm saying? This is where Kurt Cobain, I can't even believe I forgot to mention Kurt Cobain when I'm talking about Seattle. That's just crazy. Kurt Cobain, Jimi Hendrix, Quincy Jones. Oh, y'all. I had to come see Jimmy, y'all. I just had to. So, January 1987 is when they played that. Daryl Smith is the artist. I think it's beautiful. You see, I took you by Chris Cornell yesterday. He's over there by the EMP Music Project. So, this is my video blog for the day. We talked about all my celebrity crushes. Well, not really crushes. I only talked about one crush. That's genuine. Everybody know that's my damn husband. That's my husband, Elgin Lumpkin. He's my better half. He makes me feel good. And baby, I feel good. Baby, I feel good all over. I've got you by my side. I don't know the rest of the song, but I know, baby, I feel good. Baby, I feel good all over. Sweet things you say to me, I'm saying. That's how I be feeling when I be thinking about Genuine. He just make me want to sing, make me want to shout. And since I'm out here and I'm not up in my apartment where I can't do shit because of thin ass walls, they got me out in these streets, so they gonna hear me singing in the streets. You feel me? I'm gonna be dancing in the street, dancing in the streets. I don't care. I'm gonna get the hell up out of Washington though. You know what? I'm walking the wrong way. Yep, I'm walking the wrong way. Oh shit. That's how long it's been since I've been up around this area. but I'm right up the street from downtown, really right up the street from where I was living. If you go down this street, you'll be downtown Seattle. And that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to cross back over because of the transportation system has changed. I just was killing some time, you feel me? Killing some time. And I just putting my face out here in the street so y'all can see. Is that a bus stop? Oh snap, I should have crossed. See, I like crossing and jaywalking, but I don't jaywalk in busy areas. It better whether on the way, just go in the right direction. I know. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. I just don't want to be where I'm getting hate, but I get a lot of love in Seattle too. It's just that my family, or the people who I thought of my family, are here, and it's upsetting to even think that something like this could be going on and not even offering no assistance or anything. I've never done anything but help them. I've never been anything but helpful for them. I've never begged for money. None of them can say, oh, Tammy called me begging for money. That's not me. And I done been into some hard times, okay? So I don't know what it is. So I just like, I don't even want to be here. I can always come back. You feel me? When I get my shit together. Because obviously they have a little crime ring. And they're okay to mess with me. And we know it dates back to them doing what they did to my dad. You know, because he sued the King County. He sued this county. And he won. But I haven't seen their report on how much money he got and where it went. All I'm getting is hated on and getting my identity stolen, getting damn slandered and all kind of other stuff. And I got to keep on explaining why I'm not this person or why I'm this or that. And I don't even know what the hell is going on. That's why I say gossip is dangerous. Gossip kills. And people be saying stuff that they don't even know. Look at that BMW. I like that. You know what I'm saying? They be saying all kinds of things they don't have no idea about. So because people have been this lady's friend and she been cashing them out, you feel me? Breaking them off Doja that ain't even been hers. Oh, I like that too. What is that? Oh, that's a Maserati. Hey, Maserati. It ain't mine, but it's nice. You feel me? That's a BMW. This is an expensive city, for sure. This is where Paul Allen, which he passed away, he was the one that came up with that EMP Music Project. And he was rich, very rich, one of the richest men in the world. And then, of course, Bill Gates lives here. Then we got Nintendo from here. You got Boeing. You got Starbucks. Starbucks is everywhere. You know, Starbucks is like liquid crack. Most people can't even go a day without having 2 cups of Starbucks. So, and then what else? We got Nintendo. Oh, Amazon. I think Amazon's from here. Or Jeff Bezos. I think Jeff Bezos is here. I don't know. I can't really remember, but I know Nintendo's here for sure. And I know Boeing is here for sure. And I know Starbucks is here for sure. I know that's right, baby girl. You hear that lady? She said, if I ever see you fucking with me, I'm going to break your ass. I know that's right. She put that out in the street. She was like, I will fuck you off. See, I'm going to show you in Washington, you can rent you a motherfucking BMW if you want to. Look at that. It's a rental car. Isn't that something? Have you guys ever heard of that? Look at that. Stunting. You can't stunt too hard with the damn writing on the side of the car. That's the only thing about them cars. Like, let me be able to rent a Benz. Fine. But damn it, you ain't got to let everybody know I'm renting, motherfucking write your name on the side of the car. Shit. That's not family. Would the news help your father's story or not? They might. They might, brother Mustafa. I haven't really. I've like contacted them, but I haven't like contacted them. I don't know. Shit, I don't know what to do. I need somebody else to contact for me. You feel me? That's how this stuff works. It don't be the people who's going through the stuff. It's always somebody else to call Oprah. It's always another person to be like, okay, she need to fire her family. To call Maury. You feel me? To call Steve Harvey. Somebody need to call Steve Harvey for me and tell Steve Harvey, Steve, this girl, she need to find her family. You feel me? Yeah, I went to high school right over there. That building wasn't there. You see the Space Needle back there? I love my area. But I went to school. I went to high school here up at the Seattle Central College. And I took 2 college classes while I was in high school, and I was able to graduate early. That's why I didn't really have a senior year, because I had took after school classes and I had took summer school classes, because I didn't want to be at home. You feel me? I was in school, and I'm still in school. That's why I'm such a good studier, because I was always studying. I took auto detailing, so I can detail the hell out of a car. That's another reason why I was hired to do my thing. I've never got on this thing. We about to get on this thing. Oh shoot. I've never got on this. Hold on, let me get on, baby. Can I get on? Thank you. Wait. Hey. Oh shit. Made it. Oh my goodness. I'm on this. I was gonna go on the train thing that I rolled up on, but I decided to get my little car. Yeah, I've never taken this thing. I think I might have taken it once, but I don't even know where it goes. But it's not like the other train. The other one, it's called the light rail system. This is called the Seattle streetcar. Oh, that's where it goes. Let me see. See, I'm sightseeing in my own dang city. That's how long I've been gone. But this was here before I left, though. So this isn't the monorail. This is the streetcar. So we have the monorail. We have the streetcar. So it goes to Occidental Park. Oh, it goes right downtown. Okay. Oh, we about to take a trip I ain't never been on. I think I want to move on this side. Look at the babies walking to school. They're all babies. Oh, it's so cute. See, that's where the tunnel entrance is. Where that T is. You guys can see it. That's where I came from. So that's the underground tunnel. And that is where the light rail system is. And it'll take you into the University of Washington. And it'll take you all the way to the airport. That joint go like an hour ride. And then on that same line, early in the morning, there's a train that'll take you from like Tacoma or Puyallup. Yeah, it starts at Puyallup. No, it starts at Tacoma. It starts in somewhere a little farther south of Tacoma, and it goes all the way to Everett. And then once you get to Everett, you can get on the ferry, which I might do that for the hell of it. Why not? It's better than sitting in a library all day looking crazy. You know, you might as well sightsee. They're not gonna break my spirit. I got my Cash App card, so I'm happy about that. And it's kind of cute. It's a black card. I said, oh, it's in a black card, you see. It came, it looked like a piece of junk mail. It's hella big, but that's my Cash App card, so I feel good about that. Peace. One of them Bamas. Yeah, it's some shit. I mean, there's about a bunch of battle people who are battles in Seattle. And like, I know my dad. I think he's my dad. You know what I mean? could be my damn grandpa. How would I know? But the people around here know. But there's people who know. Well, I know his brothers. I just didn't meet them until after I was 17. You know, when my grandpa died, that's when they were like, "Oh, that man that you thought was your grandpa is not your grandpa." I was like, "What?" And then I was like, "Well, who's my real grandpa?" And that's when it led into, okay, well, he has kids. Why y'all didn't? So I got a real grandpa and he has children, and that's how I met my dad's brothers and sisters that live in Arkansas. And I've been building with them for about almost 20 years now. You know, I think I met them when I was about 25, something like that. And I'm glad that happened because if I didn't have them, I would be so sad right now. I would be feeling just totally alone, you know. So I could go to Arkansas, but I really want to go to Cali. And the reason why I want to go to Cali is I just feel like I can really promote my herbs down there, and I think I'll do very well. I think there's a lot of earth muffins in Cali, and there's a lot of people who want to look good. You feel me? Um, and they want fast results, and they're believers. You know what I'm saying? California. So I'm going back to Cali. I'm going back to Cali. Awesome. Do what you gotta do until you get to the private. I am private. That's the thing, bro. I didn't put all this paperwork out here. I got UCCs, and my UCCs is tight. You feel me? I got court dates. I need to put some lotion under my eyes. This thing is just sitting here and ain't going nowhere. I thought it was going somewhere. I was rushing and everything. See, the driver is just right there. It's short. It's a short little car. But yeah, I'm in the private eye, and I have my the postmaster. I keep on telling people I'm the postmaster. I don't think nobody really believed me. I'm about to show you some paperwork right now since we're sitting on this thing and you on here. When my brother passed away, I went and I sent in notice to the post office for his family, right? And they sent me an address that said postmaster in the line. That's why my address has postmaster in it. That's why I think these people were trying to get me out of that apartment, because I had did all that paperwork for that address to be switched up. You feel me? Let me show you. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. This shit heavy. And that's another reason why I'm strong, because I'm carrying this stuff all around every day with me. You know about that? I see it, I own it, I find it. I go hard. Take this one. I'm the star. This place that might be coming in handy since you got assistance. Okay. Thank you. Oh, you showing me somewhere in Seattle? I'm not staying here. I'm getting hell out of Seattle. I'm trying to get to Cali. I'm trying to get to California. You feel me? I got that California love. I need to be where it's sunny. Because you know, they say it never rains in Southern California. It never rains in Southern California. Let me show it to you this way. Now this way moving. Yeah, but see, that's the thing. I don't have all of the knowledge on how to do all of that. I need assistance. See, September 6, 2017 is when I put the statement in on their funky asses. And I claimed every name. You see, adverse claim for delivery of the following capture prize, including but not limited to all personal real property, all inheritance, corporate or incorporate estate or heirship claims, as well as all property held in joint tenancy, my interest in all non-homestead property held in tenancy by the entirety and all property over which I hold power of appointment or and shall also include authority to sell, mortgage, convey, or any or all of my properties, including superior claims for rights, liberties, wages, earnings, credits, stocks, bonds, IRAs, pensions, SCAT, structured annuities, special funds, inheritance claims. You feel me? Because I knew they were stealing my identity. So I did this when I did my police report. And I put all those names. Every name they think. It's lean the hell up. Every address that these people got me listed on there on my credit report, I put it. You feel me? I wasn't playing with their funky asses. So when I do my claim, and not only did I claim my hair, my blood, my DNA samples. That's the 23andMe samples. You feel me? That's on my UCC. And then I have my trust. These are the accounts, the recorders, and all of these documents. And this is my confirmation that they claimed it. See, they took it. September 5th. That's just one document. You feel me? Because I've been going in. I'm going to keep on going since we on here live. This is my medical records for my disability. It talks about the 3 doctors that see me for the state of Washington in 2013 and also 2017. And it talks about how I don't need to be going back to work. And these people, for some reason, they don't see these records. And it's coming from their organization. For some reason, they don't see these records.
Exit on the right.
See, it shows you right there what my situation is. Psychological evaluation completed 315. I got PTSD, chronic mood disorder, recurrent and moderate. That was in 2015. I was at a score of 55. And then in 2013, I had the same evaluation. And when she did her evaluation on me, she had the same thing, that I am stressed out. And she actually wrote that I don't need, you see, right there. Says what my and you see that's from the Washington State DSHS. So why is it that they act like they don't know what's going on with me? Oh, here it is. Let me show you. So this is what the doctor put on her report. It says SSI refer appropriate for chronic severe mental health impairment, poor prognosis for gainful employment, and likely to need long-term resources. That means give her money. You feel me? And you see these papers come from the doctor at DSHS. And I'm jumping back and forth, but it's all relative because it's all the same thing. I've been traumatized because I got jumped on by the police because these people was over here in Seattle stealing my identity in 2007. The same year I got jumped on, the same year they opened up a big P.O. box. Excuse me, the same year I got hurt at work and almost died is the same year they opened the P.O. box here. And then 3 months later I get jumped on by the police in Virginia, and I end up getting stuck in Virginia for 2 years. And I come back to Seattle and everybody looking at me like they didn't seen a ghost. And I'm traumatized. I got PTSD and everybody telling me just smile, bitch. And I'm being traumatized out here. Let me show you what else I got going on. Here goes the thing with my brother, so y'all know I'm not playing. Stressing me out even talking about this shit. So this is the letter that I sent. You see? From my brother's estate. You see? It's postmarked, baby. You see that? You see what day? January 11th. You see that? And here we go. That's the zip code, which is the zoning thing. 98100-999. That is the postmaster for the United States of America. Do you understand? And so then I did another document to change over my address from this. It's a transfer of mail to the postmaster. Has its own barcode. It has a location. This is the certified mail. It was delivered. I never opened this mail, but it came. You see, it's postmarked, baby. You see that? It's postmarked. It can be tracked. Let's keep on going.
Next stop.
You see that? From the United States Postal Service. And they think I'm a man because I'm over a man's estate. You feel me? TA Battle. This is my CAT program. But you see the address. This came from the Postmaster. This is the division for California. I ain't gonna put all my business out here. Let me put something on this. I don't want to show you guys too much of my damn business. Now you see that? That's my address. See, it says Postmaster. Stop here. Hey, that's crazy. Hold on.
Arriving at Broadway and Yesler Terrace.
There we go. You see it right there? You see 98100-000 1 Avenue Postmaster. This came from the post office, baby. This is my CRID number. You see my CRID number from the post office? You see it says Postmaster. See it says the jurisdiction. They have me on what I'm listed as being on. Let me flip this camera around. But let me go here too. This is where it came from. You see? It says the P.O. Box, the office. That's the one in D.C., right over there where you at. They're the ones who issued me. This is my parcel number. I have an estate set up. I'm the postmaster. This is the financial permit number. You feel me? You feel what I'm saying? I don't have to pay to send my mail. I am in the private. And these motherfuckers have been harassing me ever since I did this shit. And I've been trying to tell people what I've been up to and what I've been doing, and they think I'm fucking lying because they're ignorant and they don't know shit about nothing. And I'm like, I didn't make this shit up. You feel me? I can't make this up. I can't make this up. This came from the post office. It came from the postal service. This is my affidavit. Let me show you what else I got so we know I'm not playing. This is my affidavit. It's Washington State, King County Affidavit of Publication from the Kent Reporter. Say it was published in December 2017, 3 times. Paid $366 to have that done. You see the advertising place? You see the notary? She got hers notarized that this article was published. And you see it says Nelson Alexander Battles Jr. It says, I am the executor. You see, it says Tamara Battles Ill. And I'm the administrator. And I'm the personal representative. And I let them know that it has its own estate number, which is for my private estate. That's my private estate number. You feel me? I put the address of where they need to serve. I have this email and I had a fax number for them to send their claim to. It's the Superior Court because I opened up a court case. This is the court case number. This is what you're supposed to do. This is in the RCWs. You feel me? They must present a claim within 30 days. And then if they don't, they got 4 months after that to present a claim. So as of April 8th, 2017, any other claims are void ab initio nunc pro tunc, except for otherwise provided and which this has to do with my brother's estate. And it says because I'm the personal representative, I am actually closing out mine too. It says that in there somewhere. But I'm closing out my estate too, plus I'm the woman. You feel me? So I'm included in this. So we are in this together. But I put the notice, this is a notice of a fine and fee schedule. All frivolous claims, court filings shall be considered trespass on the estate, trust property, and will incur a fee of $500,000 per offense. And do not ignore any of the notices or letters received from the state or be resolved. I am from there, blah, 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 blah. And that's the date it was published. You feel me? This is me, baby. I did this. You feel me? Let me turn it around real quick so you can see my face when I say this. I did this. I didn't be in no group and get up and talk to nobody and get to do this. I went onto the internet and did this based on what I know, based on what my training is as a legal secretary. And I put it out there for my brother who really died in real life. This ain't no damn fraud. This ain't nothing that got to do anything. This is real life. You feel me? My brother really died, and I really set up an estate, and the government really sent me my information on the postmaster, and that's the information. You feel me? And let me show you this. With going back to my Social Security, I'm gonna show you how it's all done. See, it say September 8th. You see, it's all the same year, same days and time. This crap keeps on happening. This is the day that I got hurt in Virginia, and you see it says. And the insurance status met. So I should be getting all these. I should be getting claims. It says somebody made a claim for me in 2007. So my company that I work for did a claim in my name, and they're getting paid. You see, and they're trying to say I don't qualify and keep me on this ABD program, which basically is a welfare program when I actually worked. You feel me? I'm not supposed to be on a welfare program. I'm supposed to be getting my regular stuff. And I wanted to show you guys this. I ain't gonna put you too much in my business, but I'm gonna show you. You see where my Social Security card came from? Yeah, baby. The post office know what it is. My birth certificate, I got that fixed. This was the original birth certificate I had that has that old name that they keep on messing with. This is the birth certificate to Tamara Battlezill. You see? Here's the documentation of me filing my name change. Remember I told you guys I did the name change? Well, it was filed in the King County Superior Court on June 13th, 2018. That was only 6 months ago. I got my name changed. This is a photocopy because I filed it back in the district court because this is Superior Court. Then I went back to district court. You feel me? So this is an order amending the sealed name change. This is the sealed name change, sealed court. That's why they can't see what's happening. Nobody can see what's going on in that case except for the judge. And I put on there, on the petition from August 31st, which is when I changed my name from Tamara to T.A. Battle, that was on my Social Security account. I did that in August 17th. You feel me? And then I having court reviewed the position and all order, you know, all the supporting documents which has to do with my harassment. And they granted the name reversion back to from Tamara Battle, Tamara A. Battles, T.A. Battle, all of that has been reverted back to Tamara Alicia. Tamara Ill, all of those names have been put into this fund. You feel me? Because that's what a name change does. And that's me, Ali. You feel me? That's who I am. That's my last name. Here is a deed of acknowledgement. You see, Battlezill, September 6th, 2016. The other one's 2017. Everything is September. Damn, these are all in the same day. On the same times, different years. But this is talking about my deed of conveyance for my name change. You feel me? The one that I did, the first one, and I put the case number, that was September 2nd, 2016. I filed it September 6th, 2015. I let them know all of this stuff was to be put into my trust. You feel me? That I'm a freeholder of the land. They know I'm Native American. They know I date back to the actual bones of the ancient one they found in Kennewick, Washington. They know all of this. My name is trademarked. You see that? All of this was a part of, there goes my seals from the post office. There goes my seal from my corporation, mine. There goes my seal from my postal office. Let me show you what else. As we digging in my little stuff. Here goes the certified copy of the name change. Hide this number, not that it matters. This was the one filed August 17th. You feel me? It's a certified copy. You see, That's a real certified copy. I don't know what them fools was putting on my door. You see the name change? All these names have been changed to T.A. Battle. That was August 8th. That's a real judge signature. You feel me? And it's got a certified copy saying that this is what's filed in the county. I don't know what they were presenting me with, but it wasn't legal. That's why I said they think I don't know nothing. I went to school to be a legal secretary. Here's the first name change order I did. That was in September 9th. Dang, everything is in September. This was September 6th, 2016. This was September 9th, 2016. Oh, this was the name change. This was talking to this was talking about this. See, this is the actual name change from the court. And so what they've been doing is they've been getting a certified copy of this one, because I actually went in and did the name change on September 7th. The county filed it on the 9th. I filed my deed of acceptance on the 6th, and along with a UCC connected to it. So somebody's using this document and acting like they're me, because they're getting a certified copy, but I have the original, so that proves that's me. And plus, that name isn't being used no more. I don't want to show you guys all my information. But there goes the information about the school we just left. That's funny. That's the information about the school we just left.
Next stop, in Jackson.
We ain't gonna get all it. Oh, so the most recent documents that I did, which was November 8th, 2017, I went, because I have a benevolent one, which is a part of my estate. I went and did power of attorney. You feel me? A durable power of attorney signed over T.A. Battle. So that girl who's trying to act like she has power of attorney over me, she's breaking the law. Because she's supposed to have, and there's a certified copy of it that I got back in when I got it. And then it has to have a deed of an acceptance. You feel me? So there's the power of attorney. Here's the agent certificate of acceptance and authority. And that was on November 8th. You see it says Ali. That was in November 2017. So I just wanted to show you guys some of the things that I've been doing and let you know that I am not crazy. I'm in full capacity. I was raised by a federal agent who supervised and trained probably half of the federal agents that's running around the United States government right now. And that's a fact. And I'm not going to do anything to endanger myself or endanger my life. I'm never going to go to prison. And I'm always going to make sure that the real is being released. You feel me? Look at this. This is a record of when I went to Renton High School. Remember I told you guys I went to Renton High School too. I don't know where I'm at. I need to get off this thing.
Next stop,
I ain't even look.
Occidental in Jackson.
You see? Withdrawn from Renton High School, August 94, and then I went to middle school. But this is from the transcripts from Renton. Look, Tamara Battles and Tamara Battles, the parent and guardian. And this is how they stole my identity. That's me. I was born October 2nd. This person, who knows who this person really is? This is from me going to Renton High School. These are my transcripts. My grades weren't all that great. They were okay, but they weren't great. They weren't good like the next school I went to. And then, shit, almost nobody on there. If you guys want to see when them folks went in on me, I put a lien on them on that law firm. You feel me? Yeah, from my brother's estate. This was January 2018. The underside clerk of the Secretary of State for the state of Washington accepts service of process, legal documents, and action for this company, for my brother's estate over this company, Aiken Lewis Sledge. And that's for this, for one, it's over this affidavit. You feel me? I have this affidavit that basically says if they do unlawful claims, their ass is mine. Well, they did those unlawful claims and filed all that stuff onto the court date. So I sent them an affidavit of true bill and equity. You see? and I made the amount that they have to pay for $500,000 for each punitive damages, and you see the amount 156 million and 0 cents. That was December 28th, 2017, and I signed it from the executor's office. And you know what they did? And I sent it to them in the court. I sent it to a certified mail, and I sent all that proof to the Secretary of State because they didn't want to accept service of process. So they've been served. You feel me? All these people feel like they're getting away with shit because they think I don't have what I need. But I've been busy, baby. I have been busy. I'm not out here playing around. Don't ever believe the hype when it comes to me. See, I sent them a certificate of non-response, and I let them know everything that I sent them. Everything that was in the case. And I sent it to these people. That's Nelson baby mama. You feel me? That's the so-called girl who's acting like she's my sister. I sent all of them a copy of this. You see, affidavit of chattel lien, affidavit of support of chattel lien. You see, it was filed. You see that? King County Courthouse against all these people. Okay, I'm getting off. Wait, let me off. Oh my God.
Welcome to the Seattle streetcar. This is an outbound train to Capitol Hill via Japantown.
Where am I? Oh, I'm all the way downtown. Yeah, I just didn't even. Wait, let me get out. Okay, thank you. Oh, shit. You too. Oh my God. Okay. I'm over here by Pioneer Square. I came all the way downtown. And I was on that bus and getting it in with my paperwork. So I'm all the way downtown. Oh, okay, there goes Pioneer Square right here. I don't think it's going this way. Let me cross the street real quick. I'm gonna put my documents back up. And this is my hometown, y'all. So I wanted to just show y'all what I be up to and let y'all know I'm not playing around. I'm not a joke. This is not a game. They are harassing me because I do know my shit and I have put my paperwork out there. You feel me? This isn't about family beef. This is about a damn whole fucking county that's been doing fraud. When my dad died and when I was 5, they put me into some damn guardianship, and these people been assisting this county terrorize me and steal my identity by having a living body to embody my name. You feel me? Somebody got to be living and doing business. So while I'm here working and trying to do anything I can to be a productive citizen of society, these people run around spending on my dad's inheritance and talking about me like a motherfucking dog. You feel me? Oh shit. We about to sit down in one of these seats over here and chill the hell out for a second. I've been having fun, I ain't gonna lie. It's been kind of fun being in my city, hitting up spots, you feel me? The thing is, my phone is about to run out of juice. See, they out here kicking it. Hi. Good morning. What they doing out here? Oh, that's the totem. You see the picture that's on my Facebook? You see? Those are the totem poles about to sit right over here. We about to sit away. Let me show you guys what I'm looking at. See them brothers playing ping pong? Maybe right down here in Pioneer Square when you first hit Seattle. There's Pioneer Square. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, 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 ay. Ooh. I had the coffee in my purse. I got up with all this shit, y'all. I be mobbing with all of this stuff. You feel me? I got to be on point. I can't get caught slipping. You said pancakes or not. You gonna make sure I eat, huh? Okay. You're so sweet. Where's your notary at? I don't know if I'm born abroad or not. Yeah, my brother is, I keep him. He had a necklace, and I wore that necklace for 2 years straight. And I'm sure you guys see it in some of the pictures. And it broke. But it had this unk. And he showed it to me because, he was conscious. I hipped him up on the conscious stuff back in like 2009, and they were still doing their thing or whatever. And then, like, right before he passed, he was really into it. He got an unk tattoo on his arm, and he was like, "Look, Tammy, look." And so I wanted to keep that unk, and I kept some other things of his. But when they threw all my shit away, I wasn't able to keep everything. But yeah, I'm gonna get some pancakes. But I wanted you to see. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, brother. I woke up out of my sleep one day in August, whenever that shit went down, and something told me to get up and file the paperwork for my brother's shit. I had never did that kind of paperwork. You know what I'm saying? I had never did anything like that. And all of a sudden, I'm putting my paperwork back into his folders. All of a sudden, I just felt like getting up. But you see, the state accepted it. So if the state accepted the paperwork, why is it these heifers is running around telling everybody that I'm crazy, my shit is wrong, when ain't nobody denying that? You feel me? Everybody's sending me my mail. They know who I am. They know I'm the postmaster. And they not charging me. Except for, and this is the documentation from his actual estate. Oh, I did get to keep I got to keep his obituary. And I went and got his records too. That's my baby brother. And you see how they got his name. Nelson Battle Jr. That's not his name. You feel me? That was my dad's name. So they made a damn obituary with my dad's name trying to act like it's my brother. Both of them can't be Nelson Battle. Just like both me and the lady can't be Tamara Battles. You feel me? It's a fraud. That's how they're working it. And they're letting people's evilness and the way people get down so fucking grimy like be the reason why all this stuff is going on. But as you see, that came from the postmaster. And please share this information. I'm going to try to come back and break up this stuff so people can see it broken up. You feel me? Like in pieces, because it is a bunch of jumbling talking. But like something on my leg. Lord, don't nobody crawl up my leg. I ain't liking no bugs on me like that. But I wanted you guys to see what's going on so you can understand that I am under attack and they do want to mess with me because I am doing what I'm supposed to be doing and I'm not messing with nobody. I'm minding my business. You feel me? I'm minding my business trying to keep me sane. And these people is actually actively trying to harm me. You feel me? They are actively trying to harm me and I'm doing nothing but trying to defend myself. And these people then called the police and got me put out my house and thought they got all my shit. Them bitches don't know I got this shit. And trust and believe, it's in the right people's hands and some shit pop off. But more than that, I ain't done nothing wrong and it shouldn't have to get into nobody's hands for shit to pop off. I might go get some pancakes. What was it? Oh, it was Denny's. Yeah, Denny's got that sale where you can get is it Denny's or IHOP? I don't know, but there's a Denny's down the street from here. I might go, but I gotta go charge my phone. I was sending box non-proton from the start. And DC, I'll send you to your inbox. Okay, y'all, I love you. I'm over here by the totem in Washington, and I'm going to bid you a good afternoon, good morning. Yeah, it's public. All that stuff is public. Some of it, and then what they did was they tried to kind of hide my UCC, where you used to be able to go up there and look and see. You can't see, but they don't know. I got it together, brother. Don't worry. But let me get off this phone because I know my phone is about to die. And I want to save some juice just in case some shit pop off. You feel me? All right. Peace and love. Good morning.